What's up, guys? It's the sport update. I just made a video of Barcelona and Real Madrid, a quick review of El Clasico, so go check that out if you want. Please do. But this video is going to be about Napoli Udinese from the São Paulo in Napoli. I'm just going to give a quick breakdown. It was a pretty good game. First half, we're going to go step by step. First 15 minutes were actually pretty dominated by Udinese. They had a lot of chances. Not a lot of chances, but I mean they had a lot of possession. That's what I meant to say. They were really pushing up front and kept Napoli's defense on their heels. Without Paolo Cannavaro today, was not there today, not playing. But after that, Napoli picked it up. Midway through the first half, Marek Hamsik picked up a goal. Actually, it was a little bit earlier than midway through. He picked up a goal. Cavani had a nice, amazing backheel pass, and then Maggio gave in a lead pass to Hamsik, who the defender actually broke up the play, but it kind of deflected off Hamsik and it went into the goal net because Udinese's goalkeeper was kind of crossed up, and he went the other way. He couldn't stop and go back to the other direction. So Napoli was up 1-0. Then it was great because they were getting frustrated because they missed a few chances with Cavani, who missed a header that he should have passed, but he didn't. So after the frustration, they finally got a goal. But then, before the first half ends, around the 41st, 42nd minute, Pinzi of Udinese, Napoli's defense was just a little sleeping. They were sleeping off, they were slacking off. And he had a really nice goal from the edge of the box, past De Sanctis, who should have done a better job, trying to save it, but he did not. And they were tied 1-1. It looked like that's what they were going into at the halftime. But then right before the halftime, literally about a minute before, Pandev, after missing a chance that he should have tried to, at least dive for a goal, try to get a stab at it, he had a nice touch and he tucked it into the back corner to the far corner of the net. Well, the goalkeeper's far corner, right between the defender's leg on top of him. That was right, defending him. So that was a really nice goal. If you guys haven't seen it, go look at it because I can't put it up. But it was a nice goal. So Napoli's up 2-1 at halftime, and they running momentum. But then coming back out of halftime, the second half was pretty much all Udinese. I mean, Napoli was just really weak the second half. They looked weak. They tried to break out of it. They had some counterattacks that Insigne, when he came in, he should have done a better job. There's one counterattack where Cavani was wide open on the other side of him to his far side. All he had to do was just give him one pass and Cavani would have put it away and made it 3-1. But he did not. That was later in the second half. But other than that, Udinese, they were really pushing forward, and it really looked like Napoli was going to let up a goal and get a tie. It's really sad for the Udinese fans. They really do deserve the point. To be fair, they really do deserve it. They really did play well in the second half. They should have scored. Unluckily for them, they did not. And Napoli kept the lead, and their defense did just enough to keep the lead for them. There was a few mishaps, but they did their job at least to the point of getting the win. So Napoli wins 2-1 against Udinese in the São Paulo. For those of you who are Italian Serie fans, this was a pretty good game. Napoli played weaker in the second half than the first, but they picked up the win. They're still with Juve up front, who Juve won in the last few minutes today as well. And Udinese is a pretty tough team, so I know they're going to come back strong. So you guys let me know what you guys think. Napoli's winning 2-1 at the top of the leaderboard, top of the table in Serie with Juventus. You guys let me know what you guys thought of the match. And that's pretty much it. Please subscribe and leave your comments down below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.